Hi guys, Ralph here. Now I've got a little bit of special for you. You know how I work out of a garage. It's a normal, standard, everyday 5 metres by 3 metres garage that nowadays would never fit a car, so it's perfect for a workshop. Now I'll show you a little tour around it because I need to do upgrades to this garage anyway. Because it's just been a case of... Let me show you to start with. I mean, this is the area you see anyway. Just a bench, done, happy, cameras up there. But more than that, let me go a tour around, because you've got nice little future projects over here. This is a garage. We had cupboards on the wall when I first moved in, which are these old kitchen units. They just have crap and whatever, screws, spray paint. Worktop as well for storage. This is the problem. There needs areas that I need to be able to do the Retrostate Ralph stuff, which that's all I use. I've got a dining room table there. Got another dining room table underneath here. Lots of junk, lots of crap. There's all my nice bookshelves with things in there that I need to, well, I've fixed up, or parts that I can use for, like a power supply for the Super Nintendo when I use the Super Nintendo, which is, oh, where is it? It's somewhere behind there. But this is all the collection. This is all, it kind of shows everything that I've been fixing over the past 3 years. And it's nice to have this stuff, because everything works, everything's fine, everything's happy, except this garage in the winter is absolutely freezing cold, so I can't actually use it that well. So what I need to do is, if you look into the loft there is absolutely no insulation. So any heat that comes out, and unsurprisingly, the only place it comes out from is there. I've got one heater, one little bench, one little stool. That's all it comes out of. And to be honest, it's not good enough. The walls have got no insulation. I'll take you into the corner here. This is just standard brick wall. The garage has got no insulation. The door hasn't. It needs doing. It needs something doing in here. So this is my project, is to get the garage, while it's fully stocked with everything, and get it insulated. Now I've got some stuff that I can use, which is actually up here. There's 2 rolls of this stuff I actually got from work. We use it as a filter for the spray booth, but since we don't do much spray booth sort of stuff, it's just laying around. Got it for nothing. Yeah, they said I could have it. Honestly, I didn't steal it. They said I could take it. That's not a problem. But that's going to go on the wall, so I can insulate a little bit. But on the roof, I'm going to have to do some like Kingspan sort of stuff, some thick foam, sort of solid foam, and get everything sort of, well, warmer in here, hopefully. I mean, in the summer, there's only one thing I actually use, and that's a fan, because it gets too hot in here. I know it's ironic, but the fan will blow out any of the heat, which makes it a little cooler to work in the summer in here. And the door will be open as well, which is quite nice. I mean, there's kind of lots of things in here to move, and I've got a plan to move things around and try and work round as a complete circuit to try and get that wall done, and then that wall done, and then that wall done, and then that, and then come all the way around, and then start to do a new workbench area, which this is going to be a full flat workbench, like a kitchen unit's full 5 metre length, so I can get rid of things like this off the work area. I mean, it's not ideal. I'm not a big YouTube channel. It's nice people have all these YouTube ideas of having, well, we've got a studio, we've got we rent out apartments. That's really, really nice. I would love to be able to do that. Rent out some sort of office space and stick all this lot in. I can't do that. I've not got the money for that. I'm a small, nothing channel, to be honest, anyway, but it's nice to plod along and have a little bit of a hobby. I mean, yes, some people only have spare rooms, do it in the kitchen, little box rooms and stuff like that. It's what people have got. I'm lucky I've got this garage and access to it, but it needs more. It needs to be able to be less cluttered and easier to use, and more usable area, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is, this is the garage as it is now. I mean, yeah, there's not much to it. There's lots of junk I could probably throw away, but this area here is going to be a lot different. It has to be a lot different. I mean, the reason I use two screens as well is one of them I can use, put something on there while I'm filming. Over there I can just play about with Spotify or check emails or Discord and stuff like that. But yeah, we need to start ripping this out and getting on with this. So part one, me now, is I'm going to shut up and start moving stuff around, getting the walls wrapped, try and get some insulation in here. So wish me luck. Okay, end of day one. I've wrapped that wall there in the roll materials all the way up, all the way around, up to this corner. So I've done back wall and back wall, yeah, two walls done. Bookshelves back on the table. The table here is where it's going to go. There, another table up against it to try and give me as much desk space as possible. The other side over here, where the actual bench is covered by models and crap and all sorts, so I can't do any videos just yet. So we have got so much crap here, it's ridiculous. But once it's all done and in place, yeah, a hell of a lot of bog rolls, it's fine, it works. But once it's done, it's done. So the second behind me doesn't look any different, but it's gonna get there, I'm sure. But yeah, there's my old board. But at the minute, let's just see what happens over there, shall we? I need to rearrange a lot of things, move them around, get this table, like this table here, up against this table here for the corner wise. It doesn't matter about blocking a few shelves off, there's absolutely nothing that I can't live without anyway on the bottom shelf, or can't access by going underneath the table. But so far, we're plodding along nicely. But I'm absolutely knackered. I think the bag's gone. So yeah, more plans to do. Future, day one done, or day one of playing about done, and we'll see what we can do another day. Quick jump, this is the end of day two. I mean, we're halfway through March at the moment, so it's kind of, this will jump forward quite a bit anyway. I've got funds to get it fully completed and done. So this is after day two. Day one yesterday, I absolutely killed my back. My body hurts. The amount of lifting, the amount of moving that's in here was absolutely ridiculous. But putting things back in, once I've got the insulation on the walls, which is, ignore that mucky part, that was just because the roll was, yeah, it got some dirt from work. I'm not really bothered about that. Something will probably go on the wall anyway, put some shelves in or something. But it's kind of, it's just like a synthetic wool, a plastic wool sort of thing, and it is quite, it is quite, no, I won't say warm, but it's kind of, it's not cold to touch, so it's insulating the bricks quite nicely, and it wraps around the top, it's glued to the wall, it's done. So that's that bit done. The roof obviously needs a lot of attention with stuff anyway, but at least that can be done up there, and I don't have anything else apart from another roll of the fibre stuff anyway, and there's only this little bit off of a roll that big anyway. So I've only done, yeah, done quite well so far. But if you look on this side, from here, yeah, well, we'll start off at this side of the wall. Got a new fuse box installed because I had an electrical problem in here. The main power cable on here, which was shorting against the side of the runner for the garage door. Wasn't my fitting, didn't do anything. It just, over the years, this garage door has been rubbing against this metal rail on here and just shorted everything out. So I had a major problem. So coming down here, yeah, we've done this before anyway. Everything is the same on this side, and to be honest, it's a bit more tidier than what it was. Except when you get to this corner here. The tables that were across down here have all gone. This bookshelf was on one of the tables, but the new configuration of the tables now is, the table is here. That was 3 foot over, well, 2 foot over towards where you are now in the corner. So that table goes all the way into the corner there. The new table starts, can't even get this right. The new table starts here and goes halfway down the garage, because the centre part of the garage is literally behind this wall here. There's like an extra part, a support part that comes out there, which is the centre of the garage. This corner is almost done. The bookshelves got back in place. They've been reinforced, they will last a bit longer. They're IKEA bookshelves, and to be honest, they will eventually rot. I brought a couple of models in, they're in place. I'll work out with the power supply up there where they're going to go. Boxes for everything. I'm still undecided whether or not to put the boxes for everything, because this have all the cables for the Master System, power supply, Icar Electrons stuff, Dreamcast stuff. Yeah, it's in case I need to get one of the consoles down. I don't have them all rigged up. It's impossible to get everything rigged up in here. So I can get a box and I can get the console off the shelf, and then I can rig up and play about. Games are in the corner. It's not a massive selection of games, but it's growing nice and steadily. Got my Spectrum stuff over here, PlayStation, all Sony stuff on the bottom shelf. Get out of the way. Sony stuff, Spectrum stuff, Neil's calendar, Sega stuff there with Derek Findas in front of it. There's some Atari stuff. There's more around. My Commodore stuff. I've only got an Amiga and a C64C. A lot of grandstand stuff, some other stuff on the top shelves. Got over here, Xboxes, yeah, I like Xboxes. A few more games which should have been under the shelf, but they won't go, but they might go, and some other bits and bats. That's maintenance manuals of cars I used to have, but that's fine. The bookshelf here, that's why it's lower. I don't know what to do with this yet. If I do in this corner, which is my gaming sort of corner, this is the plan. That side is almost done, what's tidying up. This corner, now I've got a massive gap here that I can't even get, I couldn't get before because the table was up against here. I'm going to put a corner unit in. Then the worktop will go from the corner here all the way down to the garage door, which is great. It's 5 metre length. I can get a 5 metre piece of worktop, which then means, well, actually at the moment, it means I've actually got the worktop available to do stuff on, even though I don't really need to. But will mean that the worktop, the corner, right in the corner where the lightsabers are stand up in the moment, will be where the computer is. And then it will come across here. I will probably start my workbench round about here at the edge of where the table is. So the table's there, come across. So it will start here where my drawer units are. Remember, it's just a kitchen. It'll probably come all the way across to the centre, so I'll extend it by another foot, possible. But I will have work areas all the way into the corner. I mean, God knows what I'm going to do with this bookshelf. I'll figure it out eventually. Projects on there I need to do. These shelving units, like I said before, they're old kitchen units from the 1950s, if not before that. And when I get round to ordering the units for below, I will be getting new wall units as well. So I'll be storing them. These will go. These will get demolished, down to tip, binned or whatever. But there's just absolutely junk in them at the moment. So what we need to do now is, I can't rig up the computer better at the moment, but if I do need to use things or wait for things to turn up, then fine, I will be rigging that up. So for the time being, this side doesn't look that good. Let's go over here. That looks better, doesn't it? Yes. Get a certain angle, yes. Things on there will be alright. Got a nice little thing behind me. Nicely lit on my, on my head. But it's getting there. It really is getting there. And I'm surprised that the amount of stack of crap there was in here. But then once it's on the shelves, it kind of works and kind of fits. I mean, behind me, there is a big pile of gardening stuff. There's an IKEA bookshelf behind that plank there. There's another wooden bookshelf. I put lots of these plastic containers right over here on with lots of electrical stuff. I have a box for everything that I do in the house, like plastering and painting and all sorts of gubbins and stuff. But that's there, and that won't get touched until I get some more units, probably B&Q units and a worktop, and then she can have a nice little garden area over there, as well as me having the bench over here and other storage areas going up towards the wall. But I need to do some measuring now. So there may be a little bit of tinkering, moving things around a little bit, bringing the rest of the models in, getting them wired up, because that corner, this corner here, is completely done. No, nearest, damn it. So we can fettle at our leisure until we get the units in, and I've got storage space for the units to come in, flat pack units. Then once they're in, I demolish this behind you, the original bench, and find some other areas for the crap to go. So day 2, we're almost done and ready for the units to come in, which I've got to buy. So pen and paper, I'm going to get measuring and see what I need. Alright, first section done. We've got as far as, this is the final part of this part. I'll do a second part video for this anyway, because this might take a few weeks and whatever, and I want to get this out. Is first roll of the insulation's done. I've actually managed to do a few panels on the actual garage door. The grey bit's the original paint, the white bit's this nice fluffy warm stuff. And let's see what happens. Whether I need some proper insulation on there or whether or not it's some soundproofing. I can hear next door he's doing mowing the lawn, but that's by the by really. I mean, for rest of this, the walls are done. Forgive that mucky mark there. I've got all my parts I need on here. I've got a little bucket for each one of the little tasks to do, electric, plumbing and whatever else in the house. And that's now ready for when the cupboards come. These will come out over to this side over here, and then we can start building Amanda's part, the gardening section. Then everything from the side behind the camera can go over there and get stored for a while, and then we can start doing the main desk area. But what I've done so far is the tables, obviously we know that it's in place anyway with an old cutting mat. The back section's all done. It's kind of from there onwards is all completed and done. All the models are up and they all work. Yes, they all work. And I've also got a fan down there which spins around. It's the Falcon, but that's me using wireless plugs anyway. Using them for quite a while and they seem okay anyway. All along here is the collection, stuff like that. There's only 3 bookshelves. They're all ready and done, so at least I've got the backing part done to this. So this back wall's almost fully completed. But then we get to over here and it's still waiting for things to get ripped out and done. So at the minute I'm chomping at the bit to try and get the cupboards here. They're coming from where I'm speaking now, not this week, next week. So maybe I'll get this video out this week and then we can just see whatever and we can do this in real time. Maybe I'll stream something, I don't know, but it's a case of waiting, and I want to get on with this because I've been waiting so many years to get on with doing this. It's been a good studio area, but it's kind of had its day. I really do need to get this done and have a better area. But like I say, it's a second. It's so like you only see that cutting mat. That's all I ever put on most of the videos. Occasions I'm out arm's length, like I'm doing at the moment. But it's kind of frustrating to actually wait, and I want to get this done. And done enough to sort of like I can do the loft at my own leisure, and I can do the floor at my own leisure. This is an old carpet. But at the minute, it's just waiting for the delivery. Once it's here, then I can start, I can construct, and we should be able to get somewhere. So with this being this is the first part. This is the plans and the ideas, and things are coming within the next 10 days. I mean, I had my first delivery from B&Q, where I got the cupboards from, and look at that, I can start putting hinges on. Hinges on what? That's coming a week on Wednesday. But yeah, it's just the frustrating part of waiting to get things done. So at present, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.